And now, your Midday Ark-La-Miss news update.
Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Randy Stone with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Well, the FBI wants more victims of Prairieville gymnastics coach to come forward. They arrested 38-year-old Sean Gardner last month, years after he was suspended from coaching because of sexual misconduct allegations that involved children. Gardner is accused of sexually abusing and recording them undressing in secret at a few of his jobs, including Mississippi, Iowa, Louisiana. An outspoken victim of Gardner's is now on the Iowa State University gymnastics team, Finley Weldon. And she says she felt she needed to speak up to prevent further abuse from happening. That's something that Jeanette Anton, who's suffered abuse at the hands of famed gymnastics coach Larry Nassar, says is very important.
I remember being asked what I was proud of my gymnastics career, and I really couldn't think of anything. And now I can finally say that I'm proud of something, that I'm standing up and standing forward for all the girls that don't feel comfortable enough to do so.
Gardner was employed at Athletes in Motion in Prairieville for 10 years. That means he had access to children well before the timeline in the cases that he's been prosecuted. So if you know someone who suffered abuse at Gurnier's hands, we have a link on our website to help you protect yourself. Please contact the FBI. Continuing our crime alert, 3 arrests have been made in connection to multiple shootings that happened Tuesday in Monroe. According to the Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Office, 2 shootings happened at the Double K Estates and on Magnolia Drive. Those led to another shooting. That was on Highway 139 at Bayou Oaks. One person was injured and is currently in critical condition. Deputies have arrested 3 people in connection. William Glasper and Brandon Yarrington have been charged with aggravated assault with a firearm. And Daniel Turner was charged with 2 counts of attempted second-degree murder. Now, this investigation is continuing, and we'll update you as we have more information and it's released. And a West Monroe man has been arrested for a fatal shooting that happened in May. Well, that shooting occurred on May 22nd on Church Street and Sherrouse Avenue in Monroe. It claimed the life of a 14-year-old victim. Now, on the morning of the 22nd, officers with the Monroe Police Department responded to a welfare concern and found the gunshot victim laying in the roadway. The 14-year-old passed from his injuries on May 24th. Today, 20-year-old Tyrese Brown was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, second-degree cruelty to juveniles, illegal use of weapons, and carrying a firearm at a firearm-free zone.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We're expecting more chance for scattered shower thunderstorms to continue that much this afternoon evening due to the fact we still kind of have a very weak frontal boundary, which is kind of still lingering overhead. Winds will be mostly out of the north-northwest in Arkansas and then out of the south across parts of Louisiana. As we progress through this evening, we'll start to see our rain chances kind of start to dwindle by 3 o'clock. There's still some patchy stuff, but by late tonight after sunset up until midnight, a lot of this activity kind of starts to dissipate and weaken out. But we do see our winds can become more so out of the south across the entire area, which will be in effect for tomorrow, but we will see some drier air further aloft, which will clear out our skies, and we'll see lots of sunshine. However, temperatures are going to be on the climb. We'll be pushing into the mid, possibly upper 90s through the late week going into Friday. But tonight we fall to lower 70s and upper 60s with this gradual clearing. And then for tomorrow, expect plenty of sunshine. However, it's just going to be getting just a little bit hotter into the mid and upper 90s through Friday. Once we head into the late week, into the weekend, we will see temperatures still in the 90s, but we'll see that more potent frontal boundary arrive going into Saturday, which will spark up more rain chances of rain and thunderstorms. However, we'll also see temperatures kind of fall off a little bit, holding at mostly mid and possibly lower 80s through next Sunday and Monday, and then we kind of gradually warm back to upper 80s by late next week.
And that is it for our Wednesday midday update. NBC News Daily will be continuing now. Take care of your neighbors and check your pets.